Hello, my name is Douglas Bloch. I'm an author and depression survivor. Welcome to your Depression Recovery channel, where each week we talk about practical tools and coping strategies for healing from depression and anxiety. A few weeks ago, I was going through a little bit of a setback in my recovery program. I started to notice that I had some of the old symptoms, such as insomnia, early morning anxiety, and rumination. I began to wonder if I were headed for a relapse. Then one day I was in my support group that I run, and one of the members wanted to buy my book, Healing from Depression. As I handed it to her, a note fell to the floor that was obviously tucked away in the book. I opened it up and saw that it was a letter dated January 10th, 2016, 5 days after I entered the hospital, 1 day before my ECT treatment. The letter expressed encouragement that I would do well with ECT, and said that one day I would feel better sooner than later. I remember vaguely meeting this person who wrote the letter in the hospital. I don't know if he was a patient or a visitor, but I do know that I felt uplifted by his presence. It was as if God had sent me some sort of guardian angel in my hour of need. I eventually did ECT and had a very good experience with it, and it brought about my recovery. Now, 6 months later, once again, I encountered this affirming message, and I thought to myself, well, if I could get better then, I can do so now. And so my relapse symptoms gradually disappeared. Now, this was not the first time I had unexpected help. In the spring of 1997, I was going through a really bad depressive episode, similar to the one I just went through, and I was giving up hope, and so I decided to put prayer requests in a prayer box at the church I was attending called the Living Enrichment Center. Every Sunday I would diligently write, hey, I'm depressed, I'm suicidal, please help me. Then a couple of months later, I got an unexpected call from the head of the pastoral counseling department that said, we've been reading your letters, we really think we need to do something, so the minister and I want to set up a meeting. We want you to bring your wife, your best friend, your other friends, your psychiatrist, your social worker, anybody who's a member of your support circle, because we believe that by coming together as a group, we can accomplish more than any of us alone. I attended that meeting on July 14th, and it turned out to be the turning point in my recovery. Within 3 days of the meeting, I started to feel better, and so the minister said, let's meet on a monthly basis so we can kind of continue this really good vibes we're giving you. And over the next few months, as these meetings continued, the group energy and prayer set up some sort of a spiritual energy field through which divine love came into me and healed me body and soul. It was really a remarkable experience, one that I'll never forget, and one that really initiated me into doing this work of not only my own depression recovery, but helping others do the same. As unexpected as these events were, I do not believe they were a total coincidence. I think they actually came as a response, or actually as an answer to my strong desire to heal and my repeated requests for healing. And this idea of making an intention and getting support is actually explained in a very famous quote by a Scottish mountaineer called W.H. Murray, and I'd like to read it to you now. The moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. A whole stream of events issues from the decision, raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen events and meetings and material assistance which no one could have dreamt would come their way. I have learned a deep respect for one of Goethe's couplets. Whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. I interpret this quotation to mean that the universe does respond to our deepest longings. Of course, we have to do our part and take action to get well. But there's an old Native American saying that says, if you take one step towards the gods, they will take 10 steps back towards you. If we do our part, Spirit will do the rest. This is why I believe that if we set the intention to heal, and pursue our desire for recovery, then help will come when we least expect it. This is Douglas Bloch. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something from it. If you want to give me some feedback, you can leave your comments in the comments section or email me at douglasbloch@gmail.com. And if you want to subscribe to this channel or learn about my website, healingfromdepression.com, simply click on the links in the closing credits. And until we meet again, I wish you the best in your mental health recovery. Thank you.